Hey guys, Honey Badger Actual coming to you guys with a Dictor Sacrifice episode. This is going to be a short one because I managed to edit her down right to the sacrifice part. Long story short, we've been chasing these Cinnaballs through our home system. They go pretty fast, it's hard to catch them. So when we get one locked down, boy is my blood a-pumping, my heart's a-thumping, and my blood's boiling, and I'm ready to rock and roll. But I didn't think about things that I should have thought about. So landing here in this other interdictor sphere, I'm like, okay, we're going to approach the other gate. Get ready to lay a bubble, right? What's this? A quarry has appeared in our trap. And so I lock him. I do what every interdictor should do. You lock him and you put your ewar on him. But here's the problem. Did you see me press the approach button? You'll see me go to orbit. I should never have done either of these things. I should never have gotten close enough to allow him to actually lock me down like this. I do, however, manage to get off one last final bubble before I'm popped, and my backup gets into system and manages to secure the kill. This was a needless sacrifice. To learn something from this, what I should have done upon landing immediately, what you should do upon landing in a friendly bubble as an interdictor, is hit your prop mod and get away from it. There's a bubble that's already there. You don't need to put another bubble there. You're not there to fight. You're there to lay bubbles. So it would make perfectly good logic for you to not be there. This was the right fit to bring to this fight, specifically against Cinnaballs, because they're using cannons and a tracking disruptor is going to be amazing. However, what should have been fitted to the weapon slot was strike cannons, and what should have been fitted to the rigs is auxiliary thrusters. That extra speed to stay away from your opponents, because these are fast ships, you'll see they move very quickly. 3.5 thousand meters a second, 3,500 meters a second. Earlier in this battle, I was looking and my top speed was only about 2.7. Now, I don't have time to go change out my ship. Knowing this, I should have made adjustments in my tactics for them being able to tackle me. And those adjustments should always be staying close to a friend and staying away from interdiction. You are not fast. If they land next to you, you need to be able to warp away or cloak. This was not a good situation. You'll see here, I'm checking chat, and I realize my mistake. One of the most important parts of being an EVE player, in my opinion, is learning from your mistakes in the first place. Just try not to make too many of them. Either way, this has been a Dictor Sacrifice video. I hope it's a teaching moment, and people who fly light interdictors and heavy interdictors can learn from it. Remember, light guys, you are not here to fight unless you're out hunting easy targets, haulers and PI thieves. If you're here for a heavy battle and a light interdictor, your job is just to be an interdictor. Your second job is to be ewar. Your third job is to keep yourself alive and away from the actual fight. In order to do your first job, you got to do your third job sometimes a little bit more. Stay away from other interdiction spheres. If you're with other light interdictors, you should not both be orbiting the gate and laying bubbles that overlap. Lay bubbles that are counter-overlapping, so that when you lay one and they lay one, you're keeping the bubble covered in all directions on the gate. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that these lessons stick with everyone that manages to see the video, and well, if they don't, you'll learn eventually. I have to, you have to. Remember, my dudes, the void consumes.